Hello viewers, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how we can use these 6 fundamental SQL statements to solve our day-to-day tasks. It's going to be part of the series of videos I'm going to make on SQL. As you can see from here, all these are the topics that anyone who wants to study SQL should cover. You have to know the basic SQL syntax, select statements, that's data manipulation language. Under data manipulation language, you have select statements, from, where, order by, group by, having, joins, and so on and so forth. Person needs to know data definition language, how to create tables, alter tables, truncate tables. The person needs to know join queries, inner join, left join, right join, full outer join, self join, and cross join. Data constraint, primary keys, foreign keys, unique keys, null, checked, aggregate functions like sum, count, average, minimum, mass. Views. Views are virtual tables. How to create views, modify views, drop views, all of these, subqueries, string functions, and so on and so forth. So these are the basic things somebody who wants to study SQL needs to master. Then we have the advanced SQL functions, where we talk about indices, dates, time, conditional, query, data integrity, security, stored procedures, functions, performance optimization, recursive queries, pivot on pivot functions, windows functions, and so on and so forth. So let's go over to the area I want to cover, which is 6 fundamental SQL statements. When you are done with these courses, you should be able to know how to retrieve data, modify data, query data, manipulate data, and so on and so forth. So these are the 6 fundamental commands you need to do all this. The first one is select statement. Select statement allows you to specify which columns you want to retrieve data from. And please note that when using these commands, it must be in this chronological order. Let's say, for example, having clause cannot be used before group by. I'm in SQL Server. I can come over here and say select first name, last name, hire date from employees. I run this. As you can see, it has selected these columns for me: first name, last name, and hire date. You can also use select statements to get all the information from a particular table. Like I did here, select star from employees. We get you all the information, all the columns from that table. You can use select also to get unique values. If I come over here and say select distinct job underscore ID from employees, it will select unique values. So you no longer be seeing 5599999. Let me run this table to buttress my point. As you can see, it has taken away all the duplicate values. So at the end, how many rows? I have 19 rows. While if I use select star from employees to get all the rows, I have 40 rows. You can also use select for other things, like get me the top 5 products, the top 5 sales of the day, and so on and so forth. So there are so many things you can use select statements to do. It's the most commonly used data manipulation language. Now, the next one is from. This command allows you to specify which table you want to pull data from. I go back to SQL Server again. It allows you to specify which table. As I'm running this table, select first name, last name, hire date from which table. As you can see from HR database, I have different tables: countries, departments, dependents, employees, jobs, locations, region. These are tables. But from which of those tables? So this from command will make me to know the particular table, employees table, out of other tables. The next one is where statement. It's optional. It's not all the time you use it. but it allows you to retrieve, modify, or delete specific rows that met certain criteria rather than operating on the entire data set or table. So it depends on the requirement. I come over to SQL Server. In the office, my boss can call me up, Chris, can you get me this employee information, first name, last name, and people who are earning below $6,000. All I need to do is just to use where statement to get the information my boss needs. I come over here, I will say select first name, last name from employee where salary is less than 6,000. If I run this query, it has gotten the names of those who are earning below $6,000. If I go on to add salary and run it again, it has specified who earns what, the amount every employee who is earning below $6,000 earns. Here I'm being specific. So this is what you use where statements to do. The next one is group by. Group by is also optional. That is to say, you use it when the need arises. Group by is a powerful tool that lets you to summarize data from your query into groups. You can group items based on their group and be able to aggregate that group to get the actual number of what you want. Let me show you. I go to SQL Server. Under this, select star from pizza underscore types. I want to group this category. Here you can see I have chicken, pizzas made with chickens. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ones of classic, how many are there? 9. So we have different categories of pizza here. I want to use group by to group them, and it will give me the actual number of each category. So this is the kind of thing you use group by to do. Let me demonstrate this. Select category, count category as total underscore number from pizzas underscore type, group by category. I run the query, click execute. As you can see, it has grouped the categories of pizza made up of these items. There are 6 in number, classic 8, supreme 9, and veggie pizza 9 also. If I come over here and check, that's exactly the number I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So chicken is 6. Let me do another demonstration. This is a sales table. I want to use group by to know the number of items being shipped and sold, the quantity. Here you can see I have motorcycles, classic cars, trucks, and so on and so forth. I have 2,823 rows. So by the time we group them, you will see the number of each group. Say select products line, count. I can use star. I can also use product line. It will still give me the same thing. Star as total number from test underscore group by product line. I run the query. As you can see, number of trains sold, I have 77. Number of motorcycles sold 331, ships 234, trucks and buses 301. So I have been able to group each of these items. I can also find out the amount of sales per each item using group by. Select product line, sum sales as total underscore amount from sales underscore data, group by product line. I run the query. As you can see, this is the actual amount of items sold. This is the way in which you can go about the group by. The next one is having clause. It allows you to retrieve, modify, or delete specific rows that meet certain criteria rather than operating on the entire data set. That's exactly what I have here under where condition. Now, one may ask, what is the difference between where clause and having clause? The difference is that you can only use having clause when group by is present. If you don't have group by in that query, you use where condition. But whereby you have group by in that query, you use having clause. let me demonstrate this. Here, this is the query earlier used. Say having sum less than this. Having sum that is less than this. So anyone that is less than this figure from this table will be the one to be displayed. I run this. So all the ones here are less than this. You can also do the same here. This is what you use having clause to do. So the last one is order by. Order by is used to sort the result set of a query in a specified order based on one or more columns, either ascending or descending order. I come over here and say order by. I pick this total number. I run this. It has rearranged this or sorted out this in ascending order. By default, it's going to sort it in ascending order. So I don't need to specify ASC here. But if you want it in descending order, I use the short code for descending order. Let me run it. It has sorted it out in a descending order. This is the way to use SQL statements. When you're able to master this, you should be able to query data, retrieve data, and so on and so forth. Let me solve these 2 or 3 business case scenarios. In this table, other tables, these are the information in the tables. Find the maximum quantity sold in a transaction. This is the quantity. What is the maximum sold in this transaction? We have 5,000 rows. So far, I could only see 3, but I cannot be scrolling down all through just to get the maximum. Let me write the query. Select max brackets quantity from other details table. Let me run this. 3 is the maximum quantity sold. The next question says find top 5 product categories that have maximum products. This is the product category. Select top 5 product category as total underscore count from product details, group by product category, order by total underscore count. So I run this. This is the top 5 product category. This is how you can use SQL select statement to solve real-time problems. If you have any area you want me to do video, please put it in the comment section. I will do video on that area. That's it for this video. So if this video is helpful to you, please subscribe, share, and hit the like button so that you will be duly notified anytime I add videos. Thank you for watching.